Hello and welcome back to the Smith Center for the first time of 2023. And the Gales are facing off against Newtown High School. The corner three is good. Very early lead from Newtown. The Gales are coming off a great December as they placed second in the Iolani Classic and had a good Governor's Challenge where they played 2 games, winning both of them. The Gales now return to the home court for the first time in about a month. Are facing off against a good Newtown team. Sean dribble inside, jump shot is off. Rebound, Hansberry. Hansberry running it down the court. Kicks it out to Farrell. Farrell to Valentine. His three is good. Newtown, they're bringing the ball back down the court. Drive inside, his layup is good. A lot of offense quick so far in this game.
Looks like we're going to be running the track meet today.
Abrams, you know he can hit that. They get a hand in the passing lane and they get a steal. The starting lineup for the Gales stays the same as it's been all year. Good rebound from Abrams. With Valentine, Abrams, and Clark as the guards, and Hansberry and Farrell as the forwards. Although Abrams inside with the tough finish. Some may have asked for Brayshawn Galloway to start after his amazing finals performance in the Iolani Classic. Deep three is off. Galloway was keeping the Gales in that game against Newman Goretti in the finals in Hawaii. And of course, the elephant in the room is that the Gales defeated the #1 team in the country, Montverde Academy. Foul called. The Gales had an amazing Iolani Classic. Unfortunately, they came up short in the end to Newman Goretti in double overtime in a fantastic game.
Even with the loss, they can still carry that momentum in the conference play. And with the confidence of beating the #1 team in the country, that's going to really help carry them throughout the season.
And a lot of the Gales had great tournaments. Oh, what a layup! Up and under from Tyon Farrell. The Gales unfortunately ran into Robert Wright III. He scored 36 in his the tournament final as he went on to win Most Valuable Player of the tournament.
That was really what killed the Gales. It was really just him taking ace one-on-one, and the help side defense was pretty weak in that game, and that led to him dropping all those points.
I don't know if the top NBA defenders could have stopped him in that game. He was on another level.
Yes, he was.
What a crossover, and the three is good. What a shot. But the Gales now looking to beat the zone. They get it inside to Farrell, down low to Hansberry, and his reverse layup is good. Hansberry won most impactful player, most outstanding player in the Iolani Classic, and was joined. Oh, and Clark's gonna get there. Oh, and wide open three, and it's good. And that's what hustle gets you.
All 5 starters have now scored for the Gales in this game. Not even 4 minutes in.
One missed pass, and it's a quick three for the Gales. And Clark almost gets another steal. As he goes inside, fadeaway, jumper is good. Newtown's offense is looking great so far. Valentine, Abrams inside to Farrell, and the foul is called. Great look from Abrams. But of course, Hansberry was joined by great performances from Tyon Farrell and Austin Abrams, who were both all-tournament players in the Iolani Classic. And now Farrell will shoot 2. His first shot is in. Lucky bounce goes in for Farrell. And the second one is good as well. About halfway through this first quarter, the Gales lead 17-10 over Newtown, who is firing on all cylinders on offense. And a travel on Newtown.
You can hear Coach Blatchy on the last stoppage say they need to get stops. That's a big one. You got to keep scoring offensively. You got to start getting stops and run up the score.
Yeah, their defense is one of the main reasons they beat Montverde. Farrell inside. That's a big layup.
Looks like they're in some type of 2-3, and Ty is finding his way in the post, mid-post.
Farrell is finding the perfect space to kill the zone. The pull-up jumper is off. They're running it. Hansberry gives it to Abrams. Abrams corner, Farrell, back to Valentine. And Hansberry, and it's good. The ball movement for the Gales is immaculate. And timeout, Newtown. We'll be back after this timeout. And now we're back as the Gales lead 21-10 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. And this is really a good look for the Gales, as I noticed in the Iolani Classic, they got off to a lot of slow starts. Early on, they were close with Mount Vernon. They were losing to Montverde.
Yeah, they were down at least 15 against Montverde after the first quarter.
Even Newman-Goretti, I'm pretty sure they were down early. But then they came out big in the second half. But now in this game versus Newtown, they're coming out early in the first quarter. Hansberry in the middle, and his shot goes.
Newtown's having a really tough time covering that middle. Ty and Amani Hansberry have done a great job finding that and getting their shots.
And Hansberry with a big tip. Abrams gets it, goes all the way, and puts it in. Abrams is so composed.
Even like Klay Thompson.
Even in the fast break, he doesn't get too excited. He doesn't start sprinting. He just is cool. Corner 3 is off. But Abrams always composed.
He just lets the game come to him.
Galloway went up for the big layup and gets fouled. Newtown wants a jump ball there, but they don't give it to him. But as I mentioned earlier, Galloway had a huge performance in the finals. Felt like every time he had an open look, it was going in the net. And he was huge in forcing that double overtime for the Gales. And now he's looking to keep up his form. Back and dismiss them. The 3 from Newtown is off. Valentine gets it. That's why he loses it, but never mind, he keeps it. He gets it inside to Pharrell. Pharrell, spin move, gets blocked. And he loses the ball. Newtown avoids the travel. Now with about a minute left, Newtown's looking to get a big bucket here. Newtown's been quiet. If I recall correctly, it was 16 to 10. Corner three, and that's off. The shots have stopped falling for Newtown.
And the Gales have started getting stops, but continuing to pressure on the offensive end.
Valentine, it doesn't go in. And I feel like Valentine and Abrams are pretty much polar opposites. Abrams, as we mentioned, very composed. You're not going to steal the ball from him. Valentine, on the other hand, not saying he gives the ball away, but he's very quick, more of a flashy player.
He likes to attack the bucket.
And his scoring comes off of his athleticism, as well as his shooting, of course. Valentine makes both free throws. Wingfield now pressing. And this is the intensity that the Gales want to see, although they let up an open drive. Rebound, Gales. Wingfield looking to push it. Gets it out to Valentine. Valentine three is good.
This is about a 18-0 run the Gales have opened up after a close first 4 minutes.
And the Gales offense has been incredible so far. It started off early and Newtown raises the ball. And the Gales now have 9 seconds to get another bucket. Gales offense started out good early with the ball movement. Now have been hitting their shots. Not much you can do. Valentine kicks it out to Galloway. Three is off. Holmes rebound. And he puts it in. Would have been called a foul in the NBA, but we're not in the NBA, so. And this is interesting to see. The Gales are going with a lineup of Brandon Holmes and Hansberry, going with a much bigger lineup. And the layup, they call a foul. Newtown should look to capitalize with their shooting with the Gales' big men in.
Gales have had a tough time defending the last couple of possessions, defending the attacks by Newtown. They've gotten a couple of fouls in the last few possessions. So they only have 3 fouls for the half.
Newtown makes the first. And the second will also go. I will say it's a bit surprising that we have not seen any Joe Green so far.
I agree.
Joe Green also had a phenomenal Ilani Classic. Had some big minutes versus Montverde. Played some great defense. And you would expect him to get some more minutes. Travel called on Hansberry. Joe Green, only a sophomore. And we will see if he'll get some minutes as he goes to the scorer's table right on cue. Wingfield almost forces a steal. He gets blown by, loses the ball. They call a reach in on Galloway.
That's the 3rd straight possession with the foul for the Gales. They've got to work on getting in front on the help and on ball.
And now Wingfield will come out for Joe Green.
Yeah,
As we were talking about, his defense is incredible. And the Gales have struggled to defend number 5 for Newtown. So hopefully Joe Green can do a little bit of his magic and stop the drives to the bucket.
And in the games against Mount Vernon and against Newman Goretti, they had a tough time stopping the ball. Mount Vernon was a really fast team, kind of small, but they had a tough time defending the drives and kicks.
Hansberry, 3, and it falls. Hansberry releases it probably about bucket height. And it falls from there.
That's a really tough shot to block because he's already 6'8", and he's shooting it almost a foot above his head.
Yeah. Valentine drives by, and they call a foul. And we're lucky that no one got injured. It looks like Newtown's defender grabbed Valentine's arm. And now Elijah Hall moves to the scorer's table. I believe he will be the 9th Gale getting minutes today, which is always great to see.
This is the type of game against a public school where you can give your younger guys minutes.
Especially when you're up 24 points.
In the second quarter. That gives them a lot of time to rotate the guys in and out throughout the game.
The Gales, if you're looking towards next year, they will be set for their guards. Elijah Hall, Joe Green. Should be the main 2 with DJ Wingfield. And of course you have Farrell and Brandon Holmes. So they're pretty much set with their starting 5 for next year. But we will see how Elijah Hall plays. As Newtown gets it on the wing. Gets it inside. Gets it back out. Jump shot is off. Hansberry rebounds. He's going to bring it up the court himself. Gets it out to Green. Spin move. And it's blocked. I don't know how Green managed to get a spin move in there, how he found his way to the bucket, but he did. Fortunately, it was blocked, but still a good look for the Gales. Hall. Hansberry's going to set a pick and roll. He's going to pop out. Now he's going to roll. Galloway, three is off. Rebound, Newtown. They're looking to push it. The three is short. Hansberry, another rebound. Elijah Hall. It's out to Joe Green. Holmes wanted it inside. Hansberry's going to go inside. And there's a reach in. Newtown is a smaller lineup than the Gales. So the Gales will look to punish inside. Especially with two 6'8", maybe Brandon Holmes is 6'9". The two biggest men on the court. Two biggest men on both teams, I'm assuming. And Hansberry will get free throws. The Gales are now on the bonus. First one's good. As the Gales, blink and you miss it, the Gales are up 42-15. About 3/4 through this first half. 4.5 minutes left in this first half. And Abrams, Clark, and Farrell are all going to the scores table. Joe Green gets the steal, gets it to Hall, spin move, and it's blocked. Great steal from Joe Green. And he will get to stay in. As now the Gales go from big lineup to small lineup. Hansberry, Holmes, and Galloway all find out. Abrams, three, and it's good.
The Hawaii commentators made a comparison of Austin to Klay Thompson of the Golden State Warriors. With his shooting ability, because of his composure, it's a pretty good comparison.
And of course, when they're doing a comparison like that, they're comparing the play style.
Yes.
Of course, Abrams is very talented. I'm not going to call him Klay Thompson yet.
Klay Thompson for high school.
His style is very similar.
Yes, it is.
Composed, good shooter. And he had a huge tournament in Hawaii, as we mentioned. They're going to get it inside. Looking to post up. And he loses the ball. Not a good look for the Gales. Farrell gets his hands in the passing lane and slows Newtown down. Once again, Newtown's offense came out burning hot, but they've been ice cold since. I believe they scored 7 points since that 4-minute point mark in the first quarter, and they throw the ball away. And timeout Newtown. And we will see you after this timeout. And welcome back. There's 3 minutes left in the first half. Elijah Hall bringing the ball up. Hall didn't get many minutes in the Iolani Classic, but has had good minutes at home so far this year. Abrams wants the ball, drives it in, kicks it out. Joe Green, pump fake, drives in, loses the ball. But now Newtown loses the ball, and it goes out of bounds. That's unfortunate for Newtown. They were looking to get a big bucket, get their offense going again. And now it looks like they're doing a 1-3-1 zone.
Traps in the corners.
Abrams could have a feast against this zone. Clark, three is good. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of confidence. Clark pulled up with that shot with no intention of missing. No thought of missing. And a travel on Newtown. And now Ryan Truitt subs in. With this lineup against this zone, I think Abrams and Farrell could feast. Joe Green gets it into Farrell. Farrell goes inside and one.
That was a strong bucket from Tyon there. Tyon Farrell, we've seen that a lot in these recent games.
He's too quick for the big men, too strong for the guards. It's difficult to guard Farrell in the paint. And also have to mention, Farrell is an amazing free throw shooter.
Yes, he is.
I believe he only missed one in that Iolani Classic. And you wouldn't think it. He's not of the starters. Oh, and Abrams almost gets the steal, but it's a foul on him.
Gives him a light shove on the trying to get him.
And you wouldn't think that Farrell would potentially be the best free throw shooter of this Gales starting lineup, considering that he is probably the worst shooter of the starting five. But it is rare to see a Farrell miss from the free throw line. And Newtown, they need a bucket right here. And that's not how you get it. Shot clock. They're gonna reset it as they hit the rim. And there's about a minute left. Newtown down by 34. I'm not gonna say this game's over, but they really need a bucket here. And they get inside, and his layup doesn't go. That's the best look they've gotten in a while. Galloway throws it down! An explosive dunk. Newtown kicks it out, open three. Good. Great response to that explosive dunk from Galloway. But now Hansberry, I think Hansberry could have drove inside. Looked to pass it instead. And the Gales lose the ball. And a foul on the Gales as well.
DJ Wingfield just came in for Austin Abrams. Sub right at the end of the half.
And Newtown should hold it for last shot, probably. Could cut this lead to 30. Not as bad as 34. Although they drive it inside. Layup is no good. Through it, and the good steal. 3, 2, the three is off. At the end of the first half, Gales lead 53-20. And we will be back after halftime. The Gales lead 53-20 at the end of the first half. What were your thoughts on the first half?
I thought the Gales did a really good job running in transition. They had a good time on defense, grabbing defensive boards, throwing the ball out. They got some good looks for Tyon Farrell. He's got 14 points now. A lot of them are just layups in transition. And they've gotten some good minutes for the younger guys. You know, coming off the Iolani Classic, they played mostly a strict rotation.
Yeah,
They got
mostly the big
7 or
7.
8.
Yeah.
And now they're getting some of the sophomores in, some of the sophomore guards in. And this is a good way to gain experience going into the later parts of the season.
Yeah, and the offense is really spread around. A lot of guys in scoring. I believe 3 in double digits. And the Gales, great ball movement. Their offense is firing on all cylinders, and they've held they held Newtown to 20 points in the first half, which is very good.
Yes, they picked up their defense again. They had some really good defensive games their last couple home games a couple months ago, about a month ago, and they've kind of found that again. They played some really quick teams in Mount Vernon and Newman Goretti. And against some of these Maryland teams, they found a really great rhythm on defense and help side and on ball.
Yeah, and we will see you at the end of halftime. Welcome back to the second half of Gales basketball. I'm James Thomas, and I'm joined by Alex Quas.
Hello.
And the Gales lead 53-20. With their early look, getting into their offensive set, Abrams drives in, and he just floated through the air. So patient. It was under control, and he gets it to go. In the first half, Farrell led the Gales in scoring with 14. That three is good. That was a disrespectful shot. Abrams was in his face. Abrams looking to respond. The three is off. And Abrams, the foul, as Newtown was running the ball back. And the Gales, as we mentioned, after their amazing December, they are now ranked 24 in the nation according to Max Preps. And their only losses are to two top 10 teams.
BVI, Fall the Six from Virginia, and Newman Goretti out of Pennsylvania.
Hansberry inside, up and under. It doesn't go. Hansberry rebound. No look pass. Valentine picks it out. Farrell picks it back out to Valentine in the corner. Back into Hansberry, and it goes out. Rattled on the rim. Newtown, big lane. Great start to the second half so far from Newtown. The offense was pretty much non-existent in that after those first maybe 4 minutes of play.
Yeah, but this team's not quitting. They're still attacking the bucket.
This offense is getting going so far early here in the second half. Abrams, and his finish goes in. Layup goes in. Crafty finish from Abrams. The drive, they tried to go through Hansberry. That won't work. And, Farrell just galloped down the court and put that layup in. I don't know how he made it without traveling, but that's just the athleticism that Farrell brings to the table. Newtown drives it in. Hansberry steal behind the back. He's going to slow it down. He's going to let his front court partner bring the ball back up the court. Farrell out to Valentine. Into Hansberry and the foul. Great look from Valentine.
That was a sweet no-look pass. He's known for this kind of plays.
Oh. Abrams, Clark, three is off. Valentine tips it out, but it's out. The Gales are 12-2 on the year, as far as I can tell, Max Preps and our own schedule. Again, our biggest win is over Montverde Academy, Florida. Some places had them ranked as the #1 team. Others, ESPN had them as the #2 team. Doesn't matter, they're not there anymore. Abrams three, rattles out. Hansberry, big rebound. Farrell drives in, 2 steps, and puts it in. So controlled.
Remember last year, Farrell barely even played. He wasn't really in the rotation, and he's really worked over the offseason and given himself a reason for the coaching staff to start him and play him for most of the game.
Oh, a good pull-up from Newtown. Farrell, as mentioned, he came off the bench last year. And mostly subbed in for Aiden Mess. Clark inside, Abrams gets his defender off his feet. And they look to get into Hansberry. Hansberry, the ball falls to him and he puts it in. I don't know how that fell. It had to be the perfect touch on that layup, as he had almost no room to put it in. But he got it to fall. And timeout Gales. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back. The Gales lead 63-28 with about 4 minutes left in this third quarter. Newtown, time is running out. They're really going to need to get this offense going if they want a chance of making this game close. But the Gales are going to do everything in their power to not allow that. Baseline drive. And he tried to get that big finish over Hansberry. Hansberry, full court pass. Abrams! And his finish doesn't go. Abrams trying to get the ball over the backboard now. So now they will inbound from under the basket as Joe Green and Brayshawn Galloway sub in for Sean Clark and Abrams. Quick inbound, Galloway, jumper, is off. Valentine gets the rebound. They're going to look again to Hansberry, and they do. The double team, he kicks it out to Farrell. Galloway, inside, spin move, and it's blocked. And goes out of bounds. The Gales could look to penalize. Oh, and they do as Hansberry gets inside. Well, it's always interesting when you see your star big man get doubled when he touches the ball on post-up. And one for Newtown. It's always interesting to see when star big man gets double teamed when he touches the ball while posting up.
Since he has such great size, he can see over all the double teams and pick out to his teammates who are open.
And Hansberry is a great passer.
He really is.
So the Gales might punish these double teams. Another double team. Gets it out to Green. Farrell gets it up top, and he'll pull it. It's three! Oh, and it's off. Newtown loses it, and Valentine's going to beat him up the court. He drops it off to Hansberry, and he throws it down. Hansberry with the two-hand slam. Newtown charge.
Surprised they call that, because he put his hands on him, too.
Great. I think that was a great call from the ref as he pushed with that elbow. And now Brandon Holmes will sub in for Tyon Farrell. The coach is having a laugh at that shot, it looks like. So now the Gales cross half court. Holmes wants to get the ball inside. Hansberry, one-on-one. Gets it inside to Joe Green. And Joe Green finds space, gets the layup to go. Newtown wanted that elbow called on Hansberry, but they don't get the call. They drive in, rebound Hansberry. Valentine loses it. Layup is good. That's what you want to see from Newtown. Joe Green is passed with a little bit of pressure from Newtown. Valentine wants the ball. Might look to get into Holmes. No, he's going to clear him out. Drives it in. Joe Green, three is good. That's amazing to see from Joe Green. You know what he does on the defensive end. So when he's starting to produce offensively, he's a dangerous player. Newtown looks to find space, but Hansberry will not give it to him. Behind the back, and it'll go out of bounds off of Newtown. Wingfield now subbing on for Valentine. Joe Green has had the last 5 points for the Gales, I believe. Now they like to get it inside to Brandon Holmes. They get it out to Joe Green. Joe Green inside, his floater's off. And the ball, the Gales, possession back. Game clock, 0.1 ahead of the shot clock. Gales could hold for last shot. I doubt they will. Not something you see often in high school games. Wingfield. Explosive! Hansberry as the Gales lead 74-32 at the end of 3. And we will see you at the start of the 4th quarter. We're back. 4th quarter of Gales action. Newtown gets a steal. However, they're calling an offensive foul. This is not football. Newtown's player is acting as a lead blocker. Maybe a bit frustrated as the refs didn't give him the and-1 in last play. Lansbury crossover, spin move inside, and he gets it to go. This is why Hansberry is so highly recruited and why he's going to play in the Big Ten next year. And they call a foul. A layup. We apologize for technical difficulties. We'll look to fix them. This game, next game, whatever. So now the Gales looking to respond to this zone press. Big Green kicks that. Wingfield wide open corner, 3, and he gets it to go. The Gales now lead 79-33. Crossover spin move inside. It doesn't go. Inside again. What they call it, travel. Again, Newtown is continuing this press. And the Gales struggled early against the press against Mount Vernon. Wingfield 3 again, and it's off. Holmes wanted the rebound, couldn't get it. The Gales struggled a bit against the press against Mount Vernon and the Island Classic. And Holmes with a big block. So they called a foul on Newtown after the block, and the Gales got the possession.
Brandon Holmes thought that was on him on the defensive play, but it ended up being on Newtown. So.
Again, Newtown has been struggling. Off to Brandon Holmes. And now Brandon Holmes is guarding him, and the active hands gives him a steal. Oh, he's going to give it to Holmes, and his layup doesn't go. Everyone in this gym thought Holmes was about to throw it down, and this gym would have exploded. But Holmes will settle for 2 free throws.
They've got more of a student section behind the bench. That's what's hyping them up.
5 minutes left in this game. Hall wanted to jump that pass. Corner three, Newtown, and it's short. Hall, big rebound. Hall is playing some great minutes, showing off his ability as a Norman rebound. And they say it's off Norman, and it's Newtown ball. 4 minutes left in this game. The Gales lead 48. And this game is essentially over. Truitt gives it to Hall, and his layup.
Started.
Oh, pump fake. Puts it in, and the jelly finish. What a performance by Hall in this fourth quarter.
I do remember him saying on Monday at practice that he wanted to get into his bag. And he's really shown some of that with those flashy passes and finishes.
And if you had to describe Hall in one word, that word would be crafty.
Yes.
The crafty passes, the crafty finish. And of course, he finishes off with some hustle. And the Gales really shouldn't be allowing that. Just gave him a free lane to the hoop. Which it's easy to do so when you're up 50, but still should not be doing it. Truitt. This rim does not agree with Truitt.
No, it does not.
Every layup he's putting up is rolling out.
He had the exact same roll in the last time he attacked.
And with about 3 minutes left, the Gales will improve to 13-2 on the year, barring an immaculate comeback. And Newtown, according to Max Prep, will go down to 5-2 on the year. And both the free throws fell to Truitt. The corner three, and that's a good look from Newtown. Doesn't get to go though. Norman gives it to Hall. Hall back out Truitt, pump fake. Hall loses the ball. And, you know, I really want to see Agumon and Norman get some good looks here. These other guys have all had great games. Norman's a great shooter. Agumon, I haven't seen too much of him this year, but they give it to Holmes inside. The double team comes, he kicks it back out to Hall. Hall jumper is good. And Hall is just begging Clatchy to play him some more. It is hard to get playing to, as Newtown throws the ball away, it's hard to get playing time with all the guards that the Gales have.
Sometimes it's not offensively that's the issue, it's defensively. They have trouble guarding the ball, and they have trouble in help side. That's something that you really got to work on to improve.
Agumon kicks it out. Truitt's three is off. But from what I can see, Hall's played some good defense as he allows his man to go by him. A little overzealous on that reach, but Hall's played some solid defense. Maybe just allowed a few buckets.
They have been in the 2-3 the majority of the time he's been in, but
he gets inside to Holmes and reach in. Now Holmes will go to the free throw line. I believe it's a 1-and-1.
With the 2-3 defensively, it seems like they haven't been worried about the three from the top of the key. They're trying to cut off the passing lanes, and Newtown's not hitting their shots from the top of the key that the Gales are allowing.
Once again, I said how the Gales got off to a strong start in this game, but they've actually finished much better.
Yes.
The defense has been much better. Newtown again, they were keeping up with the Gales at the very beginning. I believe the score was 16-10. But since, the Gales have done a good job of defending as Newtown hits a corner three. So after seeing this whole game play out, the Gales didn't really get off to a good start. So you have to wonder why it takes so long for the Gales to heat up. And you would like to see them heat up a bit quicker in their upcoming games. The hook from Holmes doesn't go. There's a good look from Holmes. You would like to see it fall, but you know that's a shot that he's going to hit in practice, and that he's going to take a lot in practice as well. Three again. Rebound Holmes. Good, bringing the ball up. Loses it. Newtown 3-on-1. He takes it himself. And two open men. I think he should have passed it there, but he will still get 2 free throws. And there's obviously a reason why I'm up here and he's down there. With 20 seconds left, the Gales lead 51. They lead 93-42. First free throws in and out. And the Gales will look to get this rebound and run the clock out. The second free throw does go. So now the Gales lead 93-43. Spin move from Hall. This is what I'm talking about when I say he's crafty. Agumon, corner three is off. And they get the ball back, and Truitt puts the layup in. Truitt finally gets one of these layups to go in. The rim has been cruel to him. But now he'll look to finish the and-1. And he won't. Newtown, one final shot, and it's blocked by Holmes. And Mount St. Joe is victorious as they defeat Newtown 95-43 and improve to 13-2 on the year. Once again, I'm James Thomas, and I was joined by Alex Quas today. And we will see you next time.
Thank you guys for watching.